Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra December 6, 2022. Work, financial, and health matters are in good shape today, and could get a boost. The day favors genuine, sincere efforts to connect with others. Solutions to problems today won't come if forced or overanalyzed. You'll be in better shape if you think about the big picture. The moon moves into your solar 7th house for a stay of over 2 days, helping you see the other side of a situation. You might look for ways to balance your life, or you could seek some feedback. Your own plans may need to be put on hold temporarily as your life seems a little more dependent on others' schedules temporarily. Batten down the hatches today. Storms are brewing with an eye toward your relationships. Venus, our planet of love and beauty, is clashing in a square with a red-eyed Neptune, who is only out for revenge. Neptune is the planet of illusion and deception, and because of their war, no one will be seeing clearly around any matters of the heart. You will certainly be feeling low, especially in your romantic life. So, it would be best to unplug and not rock the boat. Even if your anxiety or heartbreak seems overwhelming, try to ground yourself until better days appear. What do you value at work? It might be time to discern how you value your talents, skills, and ideas when Venus in Sagittarius squares Neptune in Pisces. You have something of value to offer at work. However, you may want to do some research to ensure that you are being paid or prioritized accordingly. For example, it might be time to cross-reference your prices for similar products or services to other established businesses. Ensuring you are charging or being paid correctly can help alleviate any potential financial strain. 2 days before the moon not only returns for its last visit to your financial sector for the year but as one of the most powerful full moons of 2022, the focus today is on the income side of the financial fence. As the moon wraps up its last visit to your work sector before Jupiter returns its friendly aspect to the Sun, Mercury and Venus in your income sector over the last few days has left them energized and ready to make things happen. Today offers a good opportunity to rein in your desire to look for satisfaction elsewhere. Try aiming to be satisfied with your own body. This could take work in many areas of your life, not just diet and exercise. But acceptance of your own body is a lifelong issue, and you will serve yourself well if you can open up to what you truly feel about it. The day's planetary aspect will help you see the truth beneath the protective shell of denial. Take the time to get things better organized and in order today. This day will greatly enhance your ability to tackle this kind of thing, as methodical approach to work and daily chores is favored. Be sure you keep lists and charts of your financial concerns so you don't lose track of them. Further, take a second look at how you manage your time. If your routine needs to be revamped, make this the day for it. It'll come much more easily than usual. Just as Neptune is spending his first full day in direct motion in your romantic and creative sector and this is giving Jupiter a chance to move things forward, the moon returns for its last visit to your relationship sector for the year. The moon has come full circle from last month's eclipsing full moon to find that with the sun no longer in Scorpio there isn't the pushback and none of the personal and relationship tension that their clash as a total lunar eclipse last month may have created. Yet as the moon returns and the pieces fall into place, this will reveal the gifts on the other side. Just as Neptune's first full day in direct motion in your romantic sector and Jupiter's direct turn 10 days earlier has given matters of the heart the green light, the moon has returned for an important visit to your relationship sector. Coming full circle from last month's eclipsing full moon when it comes to knowing what you want from your relationships and what they need from you, this is when the final pieces will fall into place. Our eyes in the sky. Emotional frustration could loom early this morning as the moon takes its final steps in Aries before entering Taurus. While the vibe here is mostly sunny, there is a cosmic aspect that could make emotions run wild. Anyone could take arguments to the next level, but you're creating drama on your own today. Sowing the seeds of a new beginning, you implement changes in your career. Loved ones have complete faith in you and assist you by discussing the pros and cons of your plans. Success makes others envious, so don't become too big-headed. Guard against potential losses by calmly considering the pitfalls and guard against them as best as you can. Even when events aren't running smoothly, and you come up against difficulties wherever you look, you can still deal with these seemingly adverse conditions in a laid-back manner and see them as a challenge. If something isn't going as you planned, actual outcomes and the obstacles you overcome on the way just serve to make the journey more interesting. Since the moon is in such a tempestuous place right now, try to postpone any serious discussions until tomorrow. Instead, use the evening to focus on self-care and allow yourself to heal from any emotional wounds you might have suffered or inflicted during the day. A good way to make amends would be to relinquish the need to be right and own the consequences of your behavior. There are nice ways to express yourself that won't cause turmoil and issues with those you care deeply about. If you want a situation to change, it's important to choose your words wisely. In the pre-dawn hours, the moon enters Taurus, exiting its void of course which began last night. Under this exalted moon, we tend to be more relaxed. We'll require extra motivation to get us up and energized over the next 2 days. Yet, once we gain momentum, there's virtually no stopping us. Just imagine a bull with its eye fixed upon the matador's flag. A slow amble ramps up to a full-on charge. All our emotions, from anger to passion, function with the same fervor now. Throw off hindrances from the past, use this freed-up mental energy to begin new projects and develop a more creative approach. Don't be afraid to start afresh in personal relationships. Revive friendships instead and rid yourself of long-standing encumbrances. This may cause some confusion at first but eventually pays off. Your inner sense of calm helps. Similarly, we are as stubborn as the bull. Once we have made a choice or determined our position on a subject, we are apt to dig in our heels rather than relent. Over the next 2.5 days, we attune to creature comforts, prioritizing the safety and security of our physical bodies. This is a period of nourishment through food, sleep, and movement. You rarely experience such a state of clarity and calm, which is of great help if you want to settle any disputes with work colleagues or relatives. Above all, problems which you previously thought unresolved finally disappear. Relieved of the weight of past anxieties and supported by a positive attitude, you find excitement and new freedom to shape your future. Before noon, the moon creates a sextile to Vesta, the goddess asteroid of sacred devotion, in Pisces. Here, the nourishment we provide to our physical and emotional bodies extends to our spiritual bodies as well. Devotional practices mesh seamlessly with our material needs. In fact, both inform each other, granting us a holistic sense of well-being. Our prayers could literally be answered today. Is this a matter of good timing? Perhaps a feeling of connection with our environment and our work is fueling our perception of providence? Who can say for sure? Because the sextile is an organic aspect, we might not notice its effects until later on in the day, when good karma appears to manifest by virtue of good deeds performed or ritual work executed.